What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Dalton and I cover personal finance and investing. Today I'm going to be showing you exactly how to get started on Robinhood from scratch in about 15 minutes. We're going to cover how to open your account, how to link your bank, how to deposit money, buy your first investment, how to sell, and how to withdraw your money back to your bank. Now, I'm going to do this all step by step on screen, and let's just jump right in. Now, real quick, everything that I mentioned in this video, it's going to be timestamped in the description. If you feel like some sections apply better for you, make sure you go down there. You can click around, figure out what you want to do best. But I wanted to start off with the actual setup and the sign up of the account because they've got a sweet deal. If this is your first time using Robinhood investing, you can use the referral link in the description below. In full transparency, I also get some kickback if you use this link. So if you don't want to use mine, use a friend's, use somebody else's. But what it does for you is that it gets you a free share of a stock, right? And you can actually pick which stock you want it to be of, which is pretty cool. Now, free shares through Robinhood typically range anywhere from $5 to sometimes over $200. So it's going to cost you nothing. And it really helps just kickstart your investing career. So it's going to be awesome if you want to do that. Now, that is the link in the description. It'll take you to this page here. All you need to do is open up your Robinhood account. You click on that middle button. It's going to redirect you over to the Robinhood site. And then you can click on Get Started. And here is where you go through your sign up process. Now, this is typical to any brokerage. You're going to do your first name, last name, email address, and password. And then in the next steps, that's typically where some people get a little bit tripped up. Okay, so one of the things that any brokerage out there, doesn't matter where you're investing, Fidelity, Vanguard, Charles Schwab, Robinhood, any of these apps or brokerages that you are going to be investing, they need your social security number. They need information like your employer to verify that it is you that is opening this account. And trust me, this is a good thing because when it comes to your money, you want it to be locked down. You want to be verified. You want to make sure it is secure and nobody else has access to it except for you. So Robinhood is safe. Like, I wouldn't worry too much about it. You can do your own research into this stuff, but I've been using Robinhood for many years, no issues with them, and it's all been pretty great things. So that's all you need to do. And then you're going to be taken into the Robinhood app after you've signed up. Okay, so this is the home screen of the Robinhood investing application. Mine probably looks a little bit different than yours. You probably have $0 showing at the top because you just opened your account, or maybe you've been investing for a little bit. You're checking this video out to try to learn more. Well, I got you covered. So first things you're going to want to do is get money into the account. You can't buy stocks. You can't go invest in companies unless you actually pull money in. So here on the home screen, you're going to see this thing. It's called buying power. It's right in the middle right now. And it shows a value for me, $6.70. Yours probably shows 0. Go ahead and tap that number. Now this is going to take you into this screen and it's going to be able to allow you to do different transfers. You can go ahead and tap deposit funds. Now mine is going to be a little bit wonky. I'm going to have to do some screenshots for this because Robinhood doesn't let me screen share, but you should be able to see a link for your bank account within there. Now, Robinhood uses a service called Plaid to connect your bank. Plaid is a huge fintech company and it's safe, it's secure, and it's used by, most major financial apps. So all you need to do is tap add bank account, and then you'll see a list of banks in there. You can find your bank, you can tap it, and then you enter your online banking username and password. Now, if your bank sends you 2-factor authentication, that's awesome. Enter that too. And once Plaid connects, your bank is linked and you won't have to do this step ever again. Now, you'll be back on the deposit screen and you can enter the exact amount you want to deposit. Now, I'm going to do $25 for this demo. So I'm going to go ahead and enter $25. And then I'm going to click continue. And then you can see that it's coming from my bank account going to my individual account, and it is a one-time transfer. Okay. So I'm going to click deposit $25, and then bam, just like that, you're going to realize that the deposit is initiated. And when I click on continue, I have instant deposit available. So while my money is on the way, I have instant access to that $25. There is some transfer delay between when money leaves your bank account and it gets to Robinhood, but have no fear. If you see a really great opportunity, you want to get your money working for you, Robinhood allows you to, invest right away, and your funds haven't even settled at that point. So you can invest right away. You don't have to wait. You can tap continue, and then you'll see your buying power on the home screen has been updated. So now if I go back, you can see that it is going to show $31.70. All right, now let's make our first investment. All you need to do is tap on the little magnifying glass in the bottom right of the screen, and that's going to pull up this right here. Now at the top, you can click search Robinhood, and within here, you can look for any sort of stock, ETF, anything that you want to invest in right here. Now, what I'm going to look for in this is going to be McDonald's. So I'll start spelling out McDonald's, and you'll see that McDonald's name appears right there, and the ticker symbol is MCD. And so if I click on that, it brings open the profile for McDonald's. Okay, so I tapped in there. Now this is the stock page. At the top, you can see the current price and today's performance. You can tap the chart and switch between the different time horizons. So we've got 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, year to date, 1 year, 5 year, and max. And this just shows the overall performance and some of the stats and the information behind it. Now they've got a little digest section. You can learn a little bit more about McDonald's, who they are, where they operate, what's going on with them, when they were founded, the CEO. It's pretty cool to see some of this stuff. Now, if you want to do a little bit of research before you jump in, you can see the news that's going on with them. And if you click into them, it's going to show you the different articles. It just is a really cool hub to just, collect some information. So when you are ready to buy your stock, all you need to do, it's really straightforward, is click trade in the bottom right. You can click buy. And then when you're here, you can see I've got $31.70 available. I would just type in 31.70. I would click review, and then I would swipe up. And just like that, the order's been submitted. Now, one thing that you'll notice is that it automatically calculates the shares that was purchased. So it was 0.10336. You don't have to invest in entire shares. You can get fractions of shares if you don't have as much money that you need to buy them. So that's kind of cool to see. Now, when I click it done, I am going to be able to scroll down, and now you can see this has changed a little bit here. Now it shows how many I have, the positions that I have, the market value at $31.71, the average cost. So it was $306.70, and it's already gone up 5 cents since I've been talking on this video. So we're already making some money. That's really cool to see. So while we're on the stock page, I want to show you one more feature real quick. It's called recurring investments. So if you go back to the McDonald's page and you tap buy again, you click trade buy. In the top right, you're going to see the dollars. If you tap on that drop down, actually, it's really hard to see at the top of my screen right now. Let me just pull this down slightly. The dollars in the top right, you click on that, then you're going to see a recurring investment that you can click. Tap on that, and then you can set it up, and you can set up automatic investments on the page, which is just really, really cool. So if you wanted to invest automatically every market day, which would be Monday through Friday, or every week on a Tuesday, or every 2 weeks, every month, and I've done this on a number of different stocks. So if I did every week, I could click continue. You could set an amount, say I wanted $5 every week. It asks you which bank account you want it linked with, or you can take it from your buying power directly from Robinhood, and then you'd be able to continue, swipe up, and just like that, you'd be investing, $5 weekly, which is just cool. The other thing you'll notice is once you buy the stock, so I just bought McDonald's. If I go to my home screen again in the bottom left, just the first tab, it goes back to your home screen. Now, if I scroll down, you're going to be able to see McDonald's at the bottom here, and you can click into McDonald's to get a quicker, dive into the profile that it has. And you can see it's already up 0.14%, which is kind of cool to see too. But you can scroll through again, see that a lot of the same information. The other thing is on the home screen, if you tap on where it says plus 0.04 right now, you can sort your stocks in different ways. So you can see the last price, the percent change, your equity, meaning how much in dollar values do you own today. You could look at today's return, the total percentage return. And the other cool thing, as you get investing in more and more, you can long hold on one of these investments, and you can drag them above or beneath other ones. So if I wanted this above Amazon, I could hold this, and obviously for the demo, it's making it hard to do, but I could just drag it, and you can see now it's right below Microsoft and above Amazon in my investments. And then all of this starts getting added up at the top of the screen here, where now if you filter through your portfolio, this is going to be where all of your investments aggregate. You're going to see all of the total value at the top, and it's just really clean and simple and user intuitive for that. So we already covered buying a stock. Now I want to cover selling a stock. I'll sell the position that I just bought. Obviously not something you'd normally do, but I want to show you how the process works. So at the home screen, you can go to it. You could scroll down to your investment, click into it, and you'll see I'm back on the page for McDonald's. Now on the stock page, you're going to click that trade button, the same one you did when you bought it. You're going to click sell. And then you can see on the screen here, it shows how much I have available. I'm going to go ahead and click sell all. You could do a specific dollar amount value that you want if you didn't want to sell all of it. And yeah, it's just really straightforward with that. Then the next thing you're going to want to do is swipe up, similar to how when you bought, it's going to send the order. And then just like that, the market order to sell has been placed. And you can see that, hey, I made a little bit of money today. That's pretty sweet. Then what you can do is click done. Then when you go back to the home screen and you scroll, you can go to the buying power where you'll see the amount that you sold in your buying power. You can use that to buy other stocks. And I want to make a quick note on this because when you sell an investment and you want to withdraw that money to your bank, there's something called a settlement time. Now, it typically takes 1 trading day for those funds to fully settle before you can actually transfer them out. So the money will show up in your buying power immediately, meaning that you can reinvest it right away. But if you want to send it back to your bank, you may need to wait till the next trading day. Okay, so let's say you sold your stock and you want to get your money back into your bank. It's really straightforward. In the very bottom right, there's a little profile of a guy. You can click on that, and then it takes you to this page here. Now, when you click on the transfer button down at the bottom, you could select withdraw, which is right in the middle of the screen, and then it's going to prompt you to ask how much you are getting withdrawn from the account. Now, just a reminder, the funds needed to have settled in your account for you to be able to withdraw it, and then it's going to take an additional 1 to 3 business days to transfer back to your bank. So you just want to make sure you factor that in. And when you're investing, you shouldn't really be doing it with money that you need like freaking immediately. Investing is a long-term game that you're playing, and I wouldn't even call it a game. It's like a lifestyle. You're trying to get to your retirement, all this stuff. But I'll let you do the research on some of that stuff. That's how you would get your money out of the account. It's pretty straightforward. Now, while I have you here, before I let you go, I want to touch on one real quick thing. It is Robinhood Gold. Now, maybe you've heard of it. Maybe you have no idea what it is. I want to show you the features just so you get an idea. You can figure out if it's worth it for you or not. I mean, I'm not trying to sell you on it, but it is something that I personally have used and I pay for it and found a lot of value in it. So in the bottom right, there's a little guy icon. Click on that. Then you can click the little hamburger menu in the top right. And then in this settings, you can click on Robinhood Gold, which is right in the middle there for me. You can see membership details. When I click on that, my Robinhood Gold lifetime earnings has been $1,170.84, meaning that's how much value I've gotten from just paying for the gold subscription service. Now, what it does is it gives you sort of like a cash sweep account where any of your invested or uninvested money rather is going to be earning a 3.35% APY, meaning that you're getting like a 3.5% return on your money that's sitting there, that's doing nothing, that would otherwise not be like making any money. So it's pretty cool in that sense. Then there's something called the IRA match. Now, I've got a dedicated video. This is where it really becomes worth it. I've made over $1,000 just from the Robinhood Roth IRA match. Go check out my Robinhood Roth IRA video if you have no idea what that is. It is one of the best possible accounts that you can open, and you definitely want to take advantage of that. And if you're going to be maxing out your Roth IRA, Robinhood Gold is 100% worth it in my opinion. You also get a 1% deposit boost. So any money that you pull into Robinhood investing, they literally give you 1% of that just into your account so you can invest it as well. So these are all the rewards. You get other perks. You get a 2% IRA transfer bonus. Maybe you had an IRA at a different platform. You could bring that in. The management fee savings, like they have a couple other things here. I don't use a lot of the other stuff that's going on, but I do actually use the Robinhood credit card as well because it is just an insane card. It's really good. I should just made a video on that one as well. But yeah, definitely do a little bit of research into Robinhood Gold. My personal opinion is that it is worth it if you use it the right way. Just got to make sure that you use it the right way. Now, that covers a lot of the beginning, like super beginner level stuff, buying, selling, getting it back into your account, the money, like all these different elements to the investing with Robinhood investing. Now, I've got a more in-depth deep dive tutorial. It talks through more of the methodology that I have when it comes to investing. It is a much longer video, but I put a lot of work into it. If you want to check that out right here, that'll give you more insight into the platform as a whole, and it might answer some of the questions that you may have. But if you do have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. I try to get to everybody. Thank you for checking out this video. Make sure if you have not signed up for Robinhood, you use either the referral link in the description or somebody's referral link. Get yourself some free money and subscribe to the channel. Got tons of stuff coming out in the future for investing stuff. Thank you for checking it out. Have a great day.